Alright, well, that's gonna be very goofy. Here I am thinking like, alright, I've done everything I can. I thought I had it all set up and all that. And immediately, I mean, it worked is very generous there. Worked is very generous. Yeah, no, because having that large gap there, not great. And once again, I thought I tested it just as I was like finishing up at like 11:30, and oops. I'll fuck with it later. Expect chat to look goofy. And here I am thinking like, oh yeah, I got my Linux set up as I wanted, you know. I got I got OBS happy, and or can I be longer? So wrong that I have to use fake words for it. Alright, so what are we thinking for this? Cause there's no like, I mean, off the bat, no like, boy, it's 1906 or anything like that. So, could it be perchance? Okay, yeah. I could see that. And though and now it just doesn't want to show. Oh wait. Better? Okay. Yeah, I was thinking like somewhere around here-ish, so that okay. Kobe. Hey! So, also before I go too far, I may as well point it out so that nobody else... Yeah, that's a good call, that's a good call. Hold on. Do you? Gotta stay on brand here. What? What's the problem? Where's the problem? What's the problem, Ossifer? And it's fixed now, don't worry about it. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I think we have bigger problems than the text being giant. Yeah. Lock everything down. I don't need anything broken here. Oh, we got some sick gamer setups here. We got some sick gamer setups. This has got to be like, at the very least, like mid 2000s, probably 2010s. I can't tell what that game is though. Cause that looks like a... Well, that is in fact a game. Oh, Diablo 3. That's Diablo 3. Right? Right? I don't know if that's Diablo 3, but that's Diablo 3. Well, yo, they got drugs here? Not even like pharmacist. Just drugs. You got the dentist next door. I'm worried that they're the same person. And Okay. I'm still mad about the chat boxes. I try. Well, you got me there. You're mad? Don't be. Yo, they got two dentists right on the opposite corners? Oh, there's gotta be like fist fights going on over there. Teeth are getting put through, and then they gotta go to another dentist. Fuck it. Really? Okay. Yeah. I was focused on like this car, and yeah, I should have seen with the hats. Yeah, I'm just goofy. I don't want beard in my burger. I don't care what year this is. I don't want beard in my burger. I don't want my steamed ham to have beard in it. I thought this wouldn't require, like... I thought this was an unspoken... I thought this was gonna be an unspoken rule, but I guess not. God damn, like, you're gonna have a full fucking... You're just gonna open up your burger and it's just gonna have a full fucking Gandalf. Well, hot damn, this burger really do have beard. I mean, that looks like a 2010s truck. With a really long cab. I mean, or a really long bed with the cover over it, I guess. Kobe. What? You're taking photos in 2021 and it looks like the camera looks like an early to mid 2010s camera. Doesn't look like a fucking new ass camera. God forbid have like QRs or some shit just to like for like contact information. I'm the weirdo that likes QR codes. Like at a truck for like menus and all of that, it keeps people away from the singular set of menus or like the limited number of menus. Like for a sit down, I prefer paper menus, right? But like if you're going to be one big truck where you can only see the menu, you don't need to call me Winter. You don't need to call me out like that. I feel attacked. I feel threatened. You don't need to bully me like this on my own stream. You come into my home and fucking piss on my bed over here just because you think it'll make you look cool. Rude. Good. Radiation? What is going on in this fucking strip over here? Like, what is going on over here to require a radiation symbol? Yes, and boom, got him. Ratio. Alright, where the fuck is Riviera? This has been the 4th time, I think, that you've canceled me. You can keep trying all you want, you ain't winning this battle. Where the fuck is Riviera? I'm probably nowhere near it. Do it. You won't. Skill issue. You're the one that decided my home was the fucking place that just bullied me. I'm sorry you got shot in my home. No, over. Because it looks. Because it's not like. Well. Where the fuck is the. Is it? Love you too, nerd. God damn it. Circus Circus, a circus so nice they had to name it twice. Shame they couldn't come up with a better name for it. Is that Finland? But like... What? How the fuck did I get over here? What? Just looking back on the decisions that led him here, just how did I perchance do something wrong? I think I came to the wrong party. There's people carrying. What is going on? What is going on? Over here. Yeah, they are like half the people here are shirtless. Like a good half of the people. What is going on here? And then you have fucking lab chemists over here that decided to just show up from their labs. Fully gowned, but carrying shoes? Why are you letting those dogs bark? What is going on here? And they're just carrying a statue. what is going on? It's like, alright, we know that for something like this, we gotta be recent, because like, nighttime photography is always gonna be difficult. We ain't got much light aside from this building over here. Why are there multiple people without shoes? Like, shirts I can understand for a sports victory, but shoes? What is going on? Okay. Wait a minute. No. I'm just still baffled by like people seeing their favorite hockey team win the World Cup and being like, all right, I need to let the dogs bark in public. These dogs must be unleashed. Let out of their cage. Alright, so looks like Japan to me. So people, yeah, they grease them so that they don't climb up them, I assume. But like, at the same time, like, I'm wondering like what other situation you're like where you're out on the street, you're out on the street, you're out on the street, you're just so excited that you said, fuck it, shoes. The shirt, we need to keep that on. But the shoes, we need to let those dogs bark. I guess they are. Cause like, climbing a lamp pole makes sense to me. I wouldn't recommend it, but like, you're so hyped, you want to do something awesome. You want to do something like so celebratory, but like shoes. You want shoes to be your thing? Kobe. Well, bad news is I'm bad with that car's ear, but like good news is close enough. About almost riding. Like, I'm sure a stray fist goes over there. Something like that is bound to turn into a riot, you know? Hold on, wait a minute, I'm focused on the cars for a second. No, I'm not saying that's fine, but like, I can understand how that evolves, right? You got people so pumped up. Don't misconstrue my words here. Don't misconstrue here. people being so hyped makes sense to me. To where a stray fist or something like that eventually turns into like a riot, cause like dumber shit has happened. But like shoes. Who the fuck is out here like, yeah, I got my sneakers off cause I decided to celebrate. We're so caught up on the we are 2 photos away from the finished picture, and we're still talking about that guy's shoes. Oh, where the fuck is it? I understand I'm focusing on it, but it's because you keep focusing on it. We keep feeding into each other here. Don't be placing 100% of that blame on me. Oh, it's right there. I'm stupid. Don't mind me. Goofy. Because you just don't see someone's dogs out on the street for a big victory. Like, shirts make sense. Ooh, yeah, we're strong. Nobody's looking at me and being like, ooh, look at them strong toes. Gonna be arrested for that. I want to welcome anyone who is watching this VOD later on. I want to welcome anyone who's seeing this VOD in a future date to the Tunic foot special. Oops, all feet. Well, that sucks. Alright, so this has gotta be recent, right? I'm saying it's weird as like a celebration. Alright, it's gotta be recent, right? It's gotta be. What do you mean it's not? I swear to Christ, this is the second time that that we saw a picture from Ukraine. And I thought, ooh, it's clearly gotta be current, because like there's something clearly going on here. There's clearly a lot of Ukrainian support here. And or Ukrainian support here. And then it wasn't. Maybe I'm the goober here. Alright. We are going to try to move on here. We are going to try. Where is it? I don't got the game pulled up, so also, let's pull this here. Cool. Okay. So, since last time, seems a little quiet to me, but good? We've all? So, since last time, I've collected enough souls for the first page, and I have since collected every single page. Wait, except the first one. Shit, wait, hold on. Do I not have page 1? Wait, is page 1 done through the, what's it called? Am I stupid? I might be stupid. Hold on. I've done my best not to, like, meaningfully spoil some of the challenges on me. Okay, so the first page is, where the fuck is it? Where the fuck? The first page is at the mountain door, which you see, which is depicted through this puzzle. I may be a lot of things, Winter, but I don't need your insults over here. We're over here playing Tunic. So, that mountain puzzle requires every single page except the cover in page 1, which I have collected over here. I appreciate you being chaotic over here, because the stream on its own is already is already mildly chaotic just from things not working as I wanted them to. Oops. See the chat up there, that is not looking good. Anyway. So, I did everything I could to collect I collected almost everything without actual, like, guides. The only thing I really used guides for was, I think there was like 1 or 2 pages that I just looked them up. Or I looked up like the IGN guide for it. Just to have like a general guide for it. And then beyond that, I collected 10 souls without it. And I completed, or I did not complete, but I made the map for this grid here. As you'll see on some of the other pages, let's see, we're on page 49, where's page 46? You'll see some gold lines here. Yeah, that's part of the puzzle of figuring out how to actually, like, get all the pages. Or to get to complete the mountain door and get the last page. I have since drawn out, along with some of the other puzzles here, I have drawn out the map that I need to use to open this door, I think. And if all goes according to plan, we will get the last page behind that door, and we will finish this game today. After that, we have a few options for what we want to play. Whether it be more daily games, whether it be Kerbal Space Program, Heavy Bullets, or there was another one I installed. Excuse me. What was the other one I installed? Oh, Marble It Up. Yeah, it was Marble It Up. So, we have 4 options there. I'll restate them once we get there, but assuming we even need to use them. Right. Alright, that's actually a little loud for... Okay, that should be fine. I'd rather it be a little quiet than a little loud. So, to the mountain door! Nope, not what I meant to do. I mean, it works, but that's not what I meant to do. Just speeding along over here. Zoom! Also, is there any, nope. Nothing left. So I just need to... once I complete this, Rayx was also saying, hey, by the way, check the bad ending out as well. Actually, Regex tried calling me last night, saying like, ooh, we want to make sure that you have all the puzzle pieces figured out correctly. I'm like, all right, because he was heavily focused on one that was like apparently very difficult for him and his boyfriend. And he starts telling me like, what do you have for this? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's the, because page 9. So page 9 on here. This little guy over here, you go to page 9. Spoilers for figuring out this puzzle. It's this, which means you have to go to your load games and pick out the secret file here. And figure out, oh, by the way, here's the path for that one. Apparently, and it just repeats. It just repeats. And so like he was so like adamant, like, oh, you gotta call in on this to make sure we have the same thing and all that. Hey Mage, how's it going? You missed the foot special on Time Guesser over here. All right. So we now have an absurdly long path to draw out. Just like absurdly long. And hopefully my D-pad actually like cooperates, because I've had issues with previous remotes inputting wrong. God, I hope I put this in right. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's try it again. Mind you, that was just one attempt. That is how long the pads are here. And they're like, I'm not sure if I'm putting it in wrong. I also found that placement is weird. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be quiet for a bit anyway, so. On, baby. Getting slightly lost in my parents, but I think I got it. Penis. Okay. Let me double check 44 here, because I'm not clear on if there's genuinely a dash there, if I'm just stupid. There genuinely is a dash. Okay. So I was being stupid. I kind of wish I had a, like a display for like, you know how fighting games in training mode have the, input, like the display for like what you put in? I kind of wish I had that for this, just to make sure. I was actually putting shit in, right? Fucking hell! I keep on getting lost in my own stuff here. I'm sorry. It suddenly turned from very chaotic to just one of the most boring options I could have gone with, but I wanted to see. I wanted to see this ending together. And I'm also just having a time with putting things in. Fucking hell, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. The fucking nerves I had as I was doing that. Cause I was so stressed that I put something in wrong, cause like, you saw how there's like very little guidance on that, right? If this is your last page, you should pay a visit to a certain someone and share your wisdom. Do not dispose of or eat this document. Wait a minute. Alright, why is this page torn? But this one isn't. Whatever. I mean, there's only... God, anus. There's only one special place I could think of that could justify, Oh, wait. Am I stupid? Because this looks like something that you may... Okay, I was curious. Okay. I've not found the trophy room yet. Because I found like 3 trophies. I found like a little LED guy. The mayor. Hi, back. You missed me pick up the last page. Which is, funnily enough, the first page. This should be... Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 8, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54. Okay, I didn't skip anything. Which should mean we're at the end of it all. Whew. You missed me racking up my nerves on trying to put that in right, despite it having no like visual input. So simultaneously the most boring minute of streaming and also the most like tense minute of streaming, depending on whose point of view you're at. But we're almost there. We're almost there. Let's... First of all, come on, get up. I don't want... Hope you have fun. There's at least one more thing to do. This is your final page. You should pay a visit to a certain someone and share your wisdom. Fuck, I'm scared. Cause like the only special someone I can think of is one of the foxes in the the fuck is the teleportation pad? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. Also, I haven't been up there. I don't know how to get up. Where is the there's a teleport. So, is there anything up here? I figured not. Alright. Unless I'm missing something. This is probably the final bit. I'm scared. I'm nervous. Okay, so it's not a fight. It's not immediately a fight. Uh-oh. We don't need to fight. We don't need to fight. I got a complete book. Oh, hey! Aw. There we are. Okay. It's two foxes. Oh, I love it. They just vibe. Just vibe. Alright, yeah, that was awesome. I feel like I took but plenty of hints from my buddy Regex and God, what's his boyfriend's tag on here? Shadow. Memory bad. Anyway, yeah, no, this was great. This was fun. I've as much as I wish I had a little bit more of a pure just figuring it out on my own type experience. And God, it would have been 10 streams of just nothing because I didn't realize I could pray beyond the little stations and boxes, or I didn't realize I could do that. Yeah, no, that was great. Yeah, no. I am glad I did get to find the rest of the pages on my own. Winter and Regex really got to see me just wanting to throw hands on that, because some of them were just like, how the fuck are you supposed to get this fairy? There's also just stuff like I didn't get the treasures or any of that. Like I got I got 3 of the treasures, I think. Like 1, 3, and 6 or something. Okay. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. What? I didn't mean for someday to be now. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. It was a misinput. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Okay. Yeah, we'll have that for the future. Now, before I get too carried away with what we want to do next, because I want to get your opinions on what we should do next, because I have a few options here. But before that, good old friend Regex here was saying, hey, check out the bad ending as well. So let's grab 1 sec. And then this should be... That is not what I wanted it to... It tried, you know what, I'll just show y'all what it immediately tried showing. I'm trying to make a GIF into an emote for one of the servers I'm in. And that's the first window that that came up when I tried selecting one. Whoopsie doodles. Ah! That is not the right aspect ratio. What makes you think that that is even worse? Alright, that should be fine.
Yes!
Oh, come on. Hold on. I don't need we could just skip the boss fight and go straight for the bed. Honestly, yeah. Like I saw a Tunic bad ending. It's only 1:33. Okay, that's cool. And immediately just yes! Fucking clipping the microphone over here. You. Let's see. We don't need to see the entire boss fight here. Try this again. Well. Okay. So forced to be in the... Oh. Okay. And then the rest of it's credits. Oh. Yeah, and then all of it's just the same spots that we saw. And then I'm curious. Okay, so new game versus new game plus. Okay. Okay. Much more pleasant listening experience than the fucking big compressed over here. Fucking clipping the microphone so easily. Sounded like my ear was halfway inside that guy's throat, I swear. Alright, so got a few options for the stream. We can either A, call it quits here. We can B, we can move on to some more daily games. Because I picked up a few more through friends. C, we could do Kerbal Space Program. Try to continue or either restart or continue our journey, because with my move to Linux, I'm not sure if it doesn't look like the cloud saves were cooperative there. Also, swear to Christ, every time I don't. We can do Kerbal Space Program. We can do Marble It Up, which is a 3D platformer where you roll a marble. I think I played that before. And then, or we can, what's it? I had one more. Oh, Heavy Bullets. Heavy Bullets, which is a roguelike FPS. Any preferences? Any preferences on those three? Well, uh, come on. Alright. I swear. Most of my I recently switched over to Linux. And for the most part, Linux has been relatively smooth to swap over. Because right now I'm just using Linux Mint, which is meant to be like Linux Mint is meant to be like one of the easiest operating systems in the Linux ecosystem to pick up and play with. And for the most part, it's been fine. But there's been a lot of things like Flatpaks versus just straight up installing it. There's been drivers not cooperating because I have it on a flat, or I have one on a Flatpak and one's because Blender was installed with a Flatpak. It then prevents accessing the graphics card driver, and so I've most of it's been fine. Like I've had a consistently okay time with like playing games and all that. But there's just some things that are goofy. Still very goofy. Well, I'm not seeing too much on the on what we want to play here, so I'm just gonna start out with some. Alright. You don't need to go for the throat like that. I don't know what I did to upset you. You don't need to throw hands in my own home again. So recently, I also been picking up. All right, winter. You might be right. You might be right. Considering we just got jump scared by the skull emoji. Or not the skull emoji, the skull gif. One frame. You might be right. So, fuck it. Connections, baby. Don't care. Also, where's my... I have, like, Inside Baseball. I also keep, like, a track, or, like, a document for, like, things I want to talk about. Because, you know, it's nice to be able to say, like, oh, this one thing that happened. Because, for example, one of the things recently happened was I recently realized I'm my family and my family's friend's computer person. Because, like, over the past week, I went to Michigan to see family. Because, there were a bunch of events. There was a memorial for my late aunt. There was my mom's birthday, and during that time, I got talks with. I got to build a PC for a friend. I had another friend and my sibling both want to, or mention that they want to build a PC and want me to help with that at some point. And I got one of my aunts to say like, or to ask for my help on speeding up their PC. And I mean, I like it, but at the same time, like, I'm just. I'm surprised I've become the computer person here, the sole arbiter of like computer help. Trail, track to stalk and hunt, because those are all words to like mean to follow and Ooh. Ooh, cool. Yeah, I do have an okay picture of the computer that we built. It's not like the absolute like hero picture that I know some what are they called? What's the guy's YouTube called? Ooh. Yeah. One sec. Yeah. This way over here. Mind you good with me sharing it? Or you just want to keep it in DMs? Okay. Uh Browser. And then that is not what I meant to do. How big is 956 by 717? That's a weird aspect ratio. Yeah. Neat. Okay. Where would I get? Oop. Yeah, I was saying I got a picture of the computer that we ended up building. I don't think it's like there's a YouTuber I watch shorts of that does like what he calls the hero picture, where you get like a picture kind of close to where, like in terms of elevation, uh low towards like where the feet are, and you pull back so that you can see the entirety of the insides and all that. I don't have it that low, but I have it like good enough to where you can see it. Let's see. Send it to myself, so. Boop. Oh, that's why it was coming at that weird aspect ratio. That wasn't a mage thing. That was a Discord thing. Boop. So yeah, uh, ended up building this. It ain't the prettiest cable management or any of that, but I think it's alright. He was really hyped over that. Yeah, and he was really hyped over the white build with the black components. I will say, I forewarned him about like if we enhance, zoom in, enhance. We see in the middle there. And let's actually put this down in the put this further down. Ah! If you observe on the water cooler there that the Leon Lee logo is sideways. He's well aware of it. Anyway, he found it goofy. But yeah, he was so hyped about the final product there, and I'm glad for him. I'll say, I think his build is comparable to mine. His is definitely better balanced in terms of like, mine's pretty bottlenecked just on the CPU. But yeah, he's so hyped for it, and I'm glad for him. We spent 4 hours building it, and most of it was just trying to hook in all the headers and all that. So I'm thinking these four like take small chunks out of. Oh yeah, during that build, we also found out so when I built my PC, I was able to just automatically just get Wi-Fi straight off of the motherboard. Because my motherboard completely supported that. We didn't need to get an extra card. And so we were trying to get another or we had a motherboard that had Wi-Fi just straight on the board. You didn't have to buy an extra card for it. And we tried installing Windows 11. That's what he wanted. I've suggested Linux, though he didn't seem aware of it, so not my point, not my place to really argue. We start installing Windows 11, and it says it's not able to get Wi-Fi. So we're stressing out, right? Because like he doesn't have an Ethernet cable or he can't Ethernet at home, not reasonably at least, and this is supposed to have Wi-Fi. And so I'm thinking to myself, all right, we need to get an Ethernet cable because we are building it at my place and then transporting it to theirs. And before you get pissy at me, we detached the graphics card and everything. We just had it plugged in just to make sure everything was set up and running fine. So we're trying to get like Ethernet cables hooked up so that we can get drivers and everything. And then I'm like, hey, wait a minute. One of my buddies, Sandovar, had a pretty similar problem. Actually, you know what? One of my buddies, Sandovar, had a pretty similar problem where he wasn't able to connect to Wi-Fi through his computer directly. In his case, it was more just his Wi-Fi card just dying. But in this case, it was just I presumed it was a driver thing. And so what we learned from that through a third person there was that you can connect your phone via USB-C and tether Wi-Fi through it. How am I not aware of this before? How was I not made aware of this? And so I do that on my phone, or I take my phone, plug it into his computer, tether it, and we got Wi-Fi. We get through the 10 years of Windows 11 setup. Because when I swear Arch Linux takes a shorter amount of time to set up than Windows 11 nowadays, I swear. Mind you, we have been, as we're trying to do this, we have been building this computer for like 4 hours now. We're tired. It is like 10 in the goddamn evening. So we're all frustrated here. And so I tether it. And at some point he just says to me like, "Hey, what happens if we install all the drivers and all that shit and it still doesn't cooperate? And it still doesn't pick up Wi-Fi?" And I'm like, "Well, you can either tether on your phone, which isn't great, or you can have your board replaced." And my heart was sinking a little bit as I was saying that, because like, oh wait, before I forget, let's just. There we go. Yeah, no, we built it, and he's worried about it, like, oh, what happens if the drivers don't update? And I say like, oh, you have to have your board replaced or just use Wi-Fi tethering or get another card. And I'm frustrated in saying that. Or no, I didn't even say that. I just said like, we'll worry about that bridge if we get to it. Because like, I don't want to think about like the negative, or like, we spent 4 hours on this thing and we had to go out to a store that is 40 minutes away. I don't want to worry about it. I don't want to worry about it. And thankfully, the first thing that greets us when Windows 11 is finally finished installing, when it's finally done, is the was it AS Rock? Whatever AS Rock, I think it was AS Rock that we got the motherboard from. Their package installer, what have you, for the drivers, and one of or a bunch of there was a bunch of things on there. Intel, I don't remember all of them. Point being, one of them was Wi-Fi, and we let all of them install. And I was like, all right, moment of truth here. Drum roll, please. And thankfully, it fucking worked. We were just able to have it run. Oh hell, that scared. I'll be honest, that scared the shit out of me when we were running into that issue. Because like, what do you do by that point? I like building computers. I'm not particularly great at it, but I like doing it. And I mean, the results show. Part of it is just the results that we saw with their computer, and part of it is just like being very methodical and just clicking things in. It's super satisfying. I love it. Well, you can't just pop in like that. I mean, I'm here for it, but like, one sound. Oh my god, I'm. Uh, I mean, I'm sure that there are enough bronies to where, yeah, that makes sense, but like, that still was sucker punch just to like come out of nowhere. That is the sentence of all time. Well, all right. I can. Number 15 by Crew Pony. Criminal Jazz. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Ha. All right, I get to mind if I put in a challenge for sentence of all time because I forgot about this. So, as y'all may know, I left my previous job, still looking for another place, but it is what it is. And during this time, I've been helping my friend go to and from work. They also work where I used to, and so they offered to take me to lunch at their work or at work. Um, and during this, we go to a place that is further away from where they specifically work, so that we can avoid people I would recognize. Um, but despite that, there's one person who apparently has enough allergies for them to walk like half a mile just to get food. Thankfully, pretty chill dude. Um, and so we're talking. He brings up how he lives in an area, or lived in an area that used to, or that has a weird dispute between a park, or a weird land dispute on a park by the park owners, the city, the town, and the state. And it was like for those who have seen the Roblox oof video essay from H Bomber Guy, it was a lot like that. Because each time he said like, "Hey, wait a minute, there was also this thing," it would be another like 15-20 minute diversion and just like something else that was weird. But then, as we're like trying to part ways, as I'm trying to get back home and he's trying to get back to work, we brought up the idea of like, you know, God, what was even the? Oh yeah, we were talking about like DDR because like apparently there's a bunch of DDR controllers. Planet Clue has a good video on it if you are interested. But we get on talking about that, and he's like, "Oh yeah, DDR controllers are probably easy to maintain and all that." I'm thinking to myself, "Well, no, because like pressure sensors have to be adjusted and all that, and you want dampeners and all that, so that once to prevent things breaking." He's like, "Yeah, that's fine." And I'm just like, "Wouldn't it be funny? Now, wouldn't it be hilarious to have a mechanical DDR pad, akin to like a mechanical keyboard, but just much, much bigger, and specifically for your feet?" And now he wants me, or he got me to want to make a video about making a giant DDR pad, and then in like the last 10-15 seconds, as I'm like playing on it, showing off how good it works and all that, have a diversion where my landlord knocks on my door and hands me a notice of eviction. Because like that's gotta be, I thought that would be like a hilarious idea for a video. Just all right, like a Linus Tech Tips video all the way through, and then right at the end, just you're being evicted. And then me moving this out, me having to step on the DDR pad to pack shit. And it just making these loud thocks as you're stepping on it. Alright. God, that was a lot of diversions for. We're missing two of the connections here. We're halfway there. Uh. God, I feel like I'm missing shit. Uh, I'm trying to think of what could fit in with what could connect any of these together. Any ideas, chat? Because I have a feeling 4 is going to be like. Sorry, I'm words bad. 4 is going to be part of like a goes along or is a suffix for a word or um something like that, you know? Like you pair it with a word or a suffix or a prefix or something. But I don't have much to what? Alright. Chat. 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 Can you be so kind just to clip that? Cause like not only did y'all not help in like I'm gonna leave a marker on here too because I want to be able to share that that just happened. Because like I'm just over here trying to spitball there, and I'm not even like aware of what I'm doing. I'm just throwing out a guess. Like I'm spinning around, or I'm blindfolded, being spun around, and I hit a fucking bullseye. Uh. Oh boy. Alright, so we got one more daily game to work with, and I think that'll probably be it. Because, like. Well, I might also have discussions, but. Wow! Just trying to type. I type bad. Actually, hold on. Let me log in, because I typically do this in hard mode. Because. Oh shoot, which one is it? I don't remember which account I have this on. Okay, never mind. We're doing it hard mode. Ah! Yeah, I know it's hidden. Hold on. Doing this hard mode, which means anytime we get a letter, we have to use it. If we get a letter in the right position, we have to keep it there. So, I'm going to start out with the classic audio. Okay, so that could be something like, we could also knock out the E. What? Meanwhile, this is freaking out. It figured out, or it logged in for me. My Xbox controller is disconnecting and reconnecting. Everything's weird. Everything's goofy. I'm probably missing the obvious here. I'm literally missing one letter here. I'm literally missing one letter here. Because I know where that E has to be. Chuck that over there. Keep on having to move the discussion idea window to the bottom left over here. So don't block anything meaningful. Um, that requires two D's, or yeah. I'm gonna look so stupid when I put this in here. I'm gonna feel dumb, goofy even, for not knowing what the fuck this is supposed to be. Okay, so I'm just trying to knock out all of the doubles there, right? What? What? Midday. Midday. Rig, hair. The readme file, not to be confused with the readme file. I have to. I'm brute forcing it here. We're brute forcing it. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking moron. Oh. I fucking contented myself here. I'm an idiot. I literally just put that on the internet that I have 0 brain cells. Oh my god, y'all just saw me struggle for like that long. Y'all did nothing, and meanwhile, I'm over here sounding out the words. Fun. Come on, Linux. Oh, you don't need to do me like that. You don't need to be so much of a jerk as you said nothing. You didn't even give like an icon to say like, haha, I get it. You're being a dingus. And meanwhile, I'm out here sounding out the word. I'm like trying to meanwhile, you're just over here like, I got it, dumbass. Goofy, fucking goofy, so stupid. Yeah, no, fair. I get, I'm goofy. Fucking goober. I'm the goober over here. God, that was. Oh. Yeah, no. I just use it as like a dumb make fun of someone thing, but not meaningfully. Yeah, no, it's more just it's it's stupid, but kinder. It's diet stupid. For all your stupid all the stupid flavor, none of the stupid calories. Well, you ain't even full stupid. You're diet stupid. I don't know which is worse, honestly. Being diet stupid or being full, like, stupid max. Hold on, let me, just to have some, I like having markers for, and clips and all that. And, diet stupid's going up there. uh, let's see, is there anything else? Because I think we're at about 2 hours here. A little under, but I will. Considering I already brought it up, I don't want to forget about it. The friend that this over here. Let's move to camera with alerts. Hopefully the chat cooperates. The chat window over here ish that you can't see yet. Yeah, no, I brought it up, but I was telling a friend how, or this friend that I saw at work, or my former workplace where I was getting lunch. Just a weird situation. Anyway, he was like, "Oh yeah, I need to make a video essay on this fucking ridiculous zoning area because it's fucking hilarious. it's comical just to see like the water's owned by the city, but like the beach that is next to the that is on the shore of the water is owned by the local town. Wait, no. I think I got that backwards. Because the town is bigger than the city. Or the town is a superset of the city. The city resides in a town, which is backwards, in my opinion, but that's how words work. Um, and the dock that is on it is owned by the local is owned by the town, but the village. I don't remember the exact word that they used, but it may as well have been village. And then over here you've got a combination water park and wildlife habitation and wastewater dump. And then those are all co-owned by a bunch of different groups, kind of designated by X, Y, and Z. And there was a hurricane over there at one point, meaning that all of those got really intermingled and just fucked over. Let alone the existing fact of like, hey, maybe a wildlife preservation and an attraction and a wastewater dump should not be in the same location, but they are. And we're acting as if it's a massive area when it's like 10 feet from each other. They are all just right next to each other. Why are we allowing this? And so he kept on going on this because it was fascinating to listen to. And near the end of it, he was just like, I guess I get to be the person that makes that video essay. And I said, well, if you want, I can edit it. I've got plenty of experience with editing videos. He's like, oh, really? You have like a YouTube channel or something? And I'm like, yeah, I got a bunch of pop reviews, like a bunch of soda pops. He's like, oh. And I told him, yeah, I have one video I'm trying to make. I've been trying to make it for like a year now. I just haven't had the time. Because I wanted to review Pilk. And he was like, okay, yeah. And I labeled it as worse than or better than and I told him how it was better than I expected. And he goes on to be like, yeah, no, I still wouldn't like it, but people would do that. And so now I have yet another person just looking forward to the Pilk video that I'm still want to make, but like, God, editing takes forever. Crazier editors. Jeanette Jonkler. That's my middle name. The Beepus and the Conk. They shall intermingle. You're gonna have Jack and Beepus. You're gonna have Conk and Conk. Everybody's gonna have a good time. And God forbid they let it touch the milk, because people will riot for it. So yeah, got another review I need to finish up. I've got too many reviews I want to do and just haven't. God damn it. I mean, I'm scared to ask because I've already seen enough Pilk media. Because, like, Pepsi released their own advertisements for Pilk. We're going completely off the rails on this stream, but I'll allow it. But actually, hi here. We finished the game. Ah! No. You missed most of the daily games I had. Yeah, I realized that after I said it. Sorry. You're right. Hi, Regex. Yeah. Yeah, you were telling me that. Yeah, I saw your messages. I didn't get, like, honestly, you know, you're canceling me over here. Winter has plenty of ammunition to cancel me over here. Yeah, no, take your opportunity to walk. While the getting's good. The stream has officially gone off the rails since I finished the game. We did our daily games. I got to talk about the PC I built over in Michigan. And now we're observing Pilk. We're observing the Pilk media. I mean, Okay, yeah, nothing too bad. Let's see. Let's make this the right aspect ratio. Keeps on changing sizes because I full screen and not full screen and Yeah, we watched the Bad Fox ending. Like the start of the credits. Yeah. You want to see something else that's bad?
That is one dirty soda, Santa. Milk and cookies.
Sorry about that. Yeah, we watched the bad ending. It was sad. We watched that. I want to emphasize something. The official fucking Pepsi. The official Pepsi account on Twitter. That was an official ad that they made. Let me see if I could go further because I know there was more. God damn it. I hate Twitter. I know I'm not No, we're doing bad commercials specifically because I brought up how I'm trying to do a Pilk review and have the footage. I just need to actually edit things. Oh no. Oh yeah, these
Road
things.
trips are part of the American.
We are back on a road trip to get to Quiznos.
This just exists.
We love the gas prices and public restrooms and the creepy billboards.
It's harder to find a Quiznos these days.
Why
and
why
we're here
did
to
it
fix that? Because it's a new day, and we're bringing
Quiznos.
Quiznos back. Go to Quiznos.com, Spunkmonkey, to
Quiznos.
find out more.
We love these subs.
Quiznos?
Did you know
Quiznos. Why did we allow this? Quiznos. Like, I'm still mad at mad at Pilk, and now we're. Oh no, because we apparently have not seen the end of Pilk. Where the fuck is it? Because they also, I couldn't find the Twitter because I wasn't logged in, because fuck Twitter. I couldn't find the tweet. But I wanted to emphasize that they also just had like recipes for Pilk. Like 5 recipes. Why? I had to do research on this for the video because, like, I was horrified. I saw the initial commercial. I was like, no, we can't allow this. We can't do this. And they kept on going. So yeah, anyway, Regex, I think the only other thing you missed was a really cool computer build that we did. Which, oh, before I forget, death count. We were at 50 deaths here. And beyond that, no, stop, please. I didn't mean to. I tried saving Foxo. Yeah, this is the computer we got to build out there. Out in dang old Michigan. Not intentionally. I didn't mean to. Y'all act as if I chose violence. I did not. The violence chose me. No. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. You don't have to be. You don't have to kill us over here. God, I'm. Oh yeah, you also, Megax, you get to see how good Linux is being right now. Linux on its own is fine, but you get to see chat be very unhappy because I decided to make the change and did not have enough time to fix it. I thought I did. I thought I fixed it this morning. I did not. Whoopsies. I'm going to preserve chat by not exploding on stream. But yeah, no, I was just so fucking energized and pissed at CSS this CSS, the fucking Kiss King style sheets to fucking make chat look cool. And it's 90% there, I think. 90. Yes. In order to get this job, you'll need experience with hypertext markup language. You'll need experience with JavaScript. You'll need experience with Counter-Strike Source and React. Put it on your resume there, Regex. I don't know if you played Source, but I know you played at least played Go. Oops, okay, what? Stop. Because I decided to check what that link was.
I love refrigerators.
Alright, I think we're at the 2-hour mark. Okay, so you've got plenty of experience with Counter-Strike Source then. Yeah. Yeah, no. I don't think I've actually played Source. I played Go. I played 2. That's enough. Yeah, no, you're more than capable of playing. You put that on your resume. Counter-Strike Source. You got CSS experience. Trying to think of it if there's anything else I wanted to. Yeah. I think at my college. Yeah, but I don't think you're getting a job based on Counter-Strike Source. Unless you want to be a playtester for it. Leadership. You have leadership. You can command a team. You have planning and organization skills. Yeah, no, you need to build it from source. You can't. Yeah, you can't just get the precompiled shit. You have to get it from source. Good shit. Know that you're actually it's dropped in there. Also, on top, yeah, I dropped it in there. I'm not good enough at, God, I haven't played bass meaningfully in like a hot minute. I don't think Freebird is the song that is associated with the bass. Nor do I think the bass is the big thing associated with Freebird. But I was gonna say Thundercat. I remember learning Dragon Ball Durag from him a long while back. And I remember most of it. Not all of it, but most of it. because it's mostly just the same melody or the same bass part over and over again. Come on, Thundercat's good. Thundercat good. Feel Good Inc. is also good. I'll have to relearn that. I briefly. Did I even? Yeah. Rex pointed out, got new amps. The bass amp that I've always had. Got a new guitar amp and foot pedals that you can mess around with. His dad was just like, what? Not legal crimes? Amp. Standard amp. Guitar amp. Foot pedal. Oh, Lynyrd Skynyrd's? I was wondering what Winter was saying by fuck, I spelled it wrong. Lynyrd Skynyrd. But yeah, no. Got those from. I had the bass amp for a while. Got those two from my dad, who was just like, you use them more than I do. So yeah, need to pick up the guitar more. Need to play the guitar more. Been a hot minute since I actually played it, but I still remember at the very least that. I remembered guitar. I remember what was it called? Most of Jacqueline by Franz Ferdinando. Franz Ferdinando, the band from Ned's Declassified. God, I haven't learned. I also found what was it, 21st Century Schizoid Man for Rocksmith as like a mod. And holy hell. I mean, everybody kind of knew. I should have knew walking into it. Yeah, I know. Heads up, I don't plan on. I plan on finishing this up and calling it a stream. But yeah, no, I tried picking up 21st Century Schizoid Man for guitar. Boy, do I regret that. 21st Century Schizoid Man hard is very difficult. I've had guitar. I've had guitars. Like, I have a guitar rack in there. Like, I'm also bassist, but I have guitars. Those are not mutually exclusive. Like, bass. Bass. Guitars. Guitars. Those are not mutually exclusive. I can have guitars and bass. I'm primarily a bass player. I have a 5-string bass. Doesn't rival Thundercat's 6-string, but what, am I gonna be playing the most like sparkly math rock or? I appreciate it. It does. Yeah, no. I don't need to be spending more on guitars. I have enough for what I want. Kinda need a haircut. God, fucking learn some sick math rock on, or some Instagram rock. Like, Nico? Okay, I ain't gonna look it up. What stupid guitar thing? I was talking about, like, the really technical Instagram musicians that are like, that can do all this insane tapping and all that. More technical. I would argue Eruption is a good like base point for learning tapping now. And it's not considered like the first or even the hardest tapping song. It's just the first one to really show off how cool it was. Or one of the first. Anyway, I think now is a good point just to call it a stream. We've been... Fair enough. Yep, I'm probably calling it a stream, so... Bye, all. Take care. Thanks for hanging out with me, as always. Really good to chat. Bye, all.